So, welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. This is episode 2. With me, he calls himself Jeff. That's the English version of Jean-Francois. Welcome, and thank you for sharing what you've bought. So, can you please tell us what was in the box?
Hey, well, I'm from Quebec, so of course you had some few Quebecers in the list. So that's Lucien Francoeur. Lucien is like he's a teacher, literature. He's a poet, like urban poet. So when he was younger, I didn't dig his music, but the more you listen to the lyrics and everything, and he put together a band called Ochos, which has two members of Voivod in there. So I was supposed to see them in last spring, but with the COVID, it was canceled. So anyway,
I see.
I haven't heard this one yet, so I'm looking forward to hear it.
Yeah. Good.
And then the second one is Jean-Pierre Ferland. Well, maybe I can remove the plastic. Yeah. Well, that's another Quebecer. It's old school. Now he's retired, so it looks like his first record. So it was more like my parent music. But as you grow older, sometimes you come back to what you hear in your.
So the title of that record is Le Disque d'Or. Is that an actual gold record or is that a black record?
No, it's a black record, but but it looks like. It looks like the first one. I thought it was a compilation, but they're all old songs. So I don't know what year would be, but that's pretty old. I can see any year, but I mean it's an oldie. So his first songs that would be good.
Yep.
Now we're gonna change range. I bought that Airbourne, and I put my Eddie shirt, so they look alike.
Yeah.
What we say in French is séparé à la naissance. We said like separate at birth. Is it something you say in English?
Yeah, separated at birth. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean that's. I listened to it. I mean, that's Airbourne. The sleeve looks like Iron Maiden. The music sounds like AC/DC. So
yeah,
nothing very very new, but it's a recipe that works. So yeah.
They're also an Australian band like AC/DC. I only found out about them last year or 2 years ago. I dig their music.
Yeah, very good. It's like AC/DC on speed, or on steroids or something. Well, another classic. This one, Black Sabbath 13.
Yep.
Actually, I didn't know this album. I saw them several times with the DO years. And then I was at the Born Again tour with Jan Gillen. That was a disaster. Both the record and the tour. So I put them off radar for a while. So Metallica was coming in, and Pink Floyd was going through the Delicate of Thunder. So I don't know why. And when I saw that it was like a Ozzy reunion, coming back after a few years with Glenn Hughes. Jan Gillen, obviously. Dio had come back, the Humanizer, so I didn't listen to this one. But anyway, this one is pretty good. It sounds big. It's very loud, very huge. I mean, that's a classic Black Sabbath with Ozzy, but very dark and very heavy. I mean, dark song. All the distortions are modern, so it's like a modern Black Sabbath, which is pretty good. And it came into plates. So I have like I guess you have like 2 songs per side of the record. So I have 2 records. I think it allows to make the groove wider or thicker, or for loud sound is better. So it sounds very good.
So is that it? It's not a 45, is it?
No, it's 33.
Okay.
But in 2 plates. I mean, that's cool. And it sounds very good. This is like, Eurythmics and Lennox.
So this is completely different from whatever you showed before.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm listening to everything. I'm listening to classical music, jazz. On my last order with you, I ordered some, free jazz, some heavy
Yeah,
metal.
yeah.
I didn't order any classic though. I forgot to mention that the two Quebecer, Francoeur and Ferland, was $2 each. So, I mean, you can go
Can't go
wrong with
wrong.
that.
No, exactly.
Okay, so this is like all covers. Mostly, I would say, uh, yeah, most are jazz or smooth jazz. Very subtle, not loud. A few, some string, some piano, voice. So I mean, that's pretty. Like a happy hour with a drink, with a scotch or something.
Yeah,
You want
yeah.
to relax. It's pretty good, and then it has a beautiful booklet with all photo here. There's several pages here. So I mean, yeah, that's a nice album. It's I wouldn't say that's the best on my box. I really dig the Black Sabbath, but that's pretty cool. And in other the same range, maybe that's is it still sealed? Is it still sealed? That's Tony Bennett, who I discovered not long ago.
Yeah.
Even though it's not young, but has still a great voice, and Diana Krall. So it's like a duet with easy listening, slow jazz. So yeah, again with my wife and just relax.
Diana Krall being Canadian helps too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's about what was in the box.
Very good. Yeah, I like how diverse your taste is in every order that you place.
Yeah, well, that's me. So I grew
Awesome.
up with French song at home, and then of course as a teenager I was digging more like heavy metal, Black Sabbath, Motorhead, Judas Priest, and then I remember it was with Amadeus movie that there was a soundtrack. I don't know if you've seen this movie. It was pretty good, so it brought me to classical music. I
Oh
said,
yeah.
wow, that's cool. And then, I was in Quebec City at university, so I went to see some concert. And so I was getting into the classical music. And also with jazz, I went a lot. I had, some free tickets to the Festival de Jazz of Montreal. So I went to see a lot of concerts there. So it was pretty good. And, by the way, this T-shirt is the genuine T-shirt of the tour 1981. I was there in Montreal at 17 years old with
You
Paul Diano.
you must not wear it much then, because it looks new.
Yeah, yeah, well, yeah. And I didn't put much to weight in me, so I mean, it still gets. Anyway,
Awesome.
so okay, it
Wow.
was nice
Well,
talking to you. So looking
yeah. Thank
forward
you.
to the next order.
Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing. And on your next order, we'll have to do this again.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you very
Take
much.
care.